Good morning, students. So I hope most of the students completed the question and answer for chapter 6. Those who have not completed so far, please complete it as soon as possible. So because we are going to start the 7th chapter, that is conservation of plants and animals. So please students, be on time. So even you unable to watch the video, please ask your friends, or you may call me anytime. So most of the students, almost 100% students are there in group, and I updated many new numbers also. So in 7th chapter, the chapter name is, first let me see, I'm going to write the chapter name, that is conservation of plants and animals. आप alternate academic calendar देखिए सभी students. Please see the alternate academic calendar. So accordingly we have to follow for 7th chapter. So in this, first, what is the meaning of conservation of plants and animal? First let we know conservation. What is mean by conservation? What is the mean by conservation? Conservation mean students, protection. Conservation mean protection. Okay, conservation of plants and animals means, conservation means protection of plants and animals. Why do we protect plants and animals? Okay, so what is the importance of plants and trees? Okay, plants, trees. Okay, so do you know in forest what are present? We have learned in class 7 that flora, fauna is clearly what is mean by flora, what is mean by fauna. Okay, we will discuss in coming class. Now here, conservation of plants and animals means we have to protect plants and animals. So in forest, plants and trees and various animals are there. So in nowadays what we are doing, so we are cutting down all the trees. Okay, cutting all trees. So what happens when we cut trees? What happens? Deforestation. What do we call? Deforestation means cutting all the trees from forest is called as deforestation. Delete बोलते हैं ना, वैसे deforestation mean removal of forest by cutting the trees. Why we are cutting the trees? What is the need to cut the trees? What situation or what factors making us to cut down the tree? क्यों हम tree को काट रहा है? Because the increasing population, one factor. So as the population increases, we want to cultivate more and more land. Okay, so to cultivate more and more land, we have to cut down the trees of forest. Understand? And we are going to build new industries, factories. Okay, so for building transport of roads and railways. Okay, so for all this purpose we are cutting down the trees of the forest. So after long time, if we go continuously by cutting this tree, what happens? The forest completely vanishes. That means we call that deforestation. What do we call it as? Deforestation means cutting down all the trees from forest is called as deforestation. So what you know that what is deforestation? So what consequences we face by this deforestation? क्या नुकसान होता है हम फॉरेस्ट को काटने से? ये डिफॉरेस्टेशन की वजह से what consequences we face? Number 1, see here, global warming. Already in previous chapter I explained global warming. How this effect comes, I will explain. Second one is drought. Okay. Third one is desertification. Desertification. Okay. These are the main factor. And fourth one, lack of rains. Lack of rains, that means low rains. Okay, now see here. We know that what is conservation means protection of plants and animals and trees. But nowadays, for the sake of human beings, means for as the population is growing, to fulfill their needs of the population, we are going to cut down the trees of the forest. So if we cut down all the trees of the forest, that phenomenon leads to the deforestation, mean complete removal of forest is called as deforestation. So if we cut all the trees of forest, what will happen? First one, global warming. What is mean by global warming? Mean the earth temperature will rises. Why the earth temperature will rises? Means if the CO2 percentage increases, CO2 percentage increases in atmosphere, then the global warming arises. So why the CO2 increases? Because we are cutting down the trees. We are cutting down the trees. If we protect the trees, then the trees absorb the CO2 and maintain the temperature of the atmosphere. But what happening here? We are cutting down all the trees. So as the CO2 released by industries, factories and living beings, they all remain as usual in atmosphere. Okay, so what happens? The radiations of sunlight which comes and falls on the earth, they again go reflect back. But due to CO2, they won't go back, again come again and again, they come back on earth. Due to this, the temperature will rise. This is called as global warming. This happened because cutting down the trees. Now drought means, see here, what happens when the global warming temperature increases and cutting down trees? Due to cutting down trees, temperature increases. Due to that, the water cycle disturbs. If water cycle disturbs, proper evaporation not happen, proper condensation not happen. Due to that, rains are not fall sufficiently. Due to that, what happens? Drought comes. Drought means पूरा dry situation हो जाता है. Next, desertification. When drought comes, slowly the total forest land and cultivated land converts into desert. Okay, do you know desert? Okay, so Sahara like. So it is slow by slow, it converts into the desert. And lack of rains. So as the water cycle disturbs, so the rain also become very less and less. Due to the slowly desertification phenomenon takes place. Okay, now these are the what is conservation and what is desertification, what is deforestation, what is global warming, what is drought, and how the rains affect after cutting down the trees of a forest. Okay, next, so for all this, to stop all this phenomenon, means global warming, lack of rains and desertification, what do we have to do? We have to plant new trees. Okay, we have to protect, we have to conserve plants and animals. Okay, suppose animals also, they maintain biodiversity. Now see students, we have to protect this. For this, there are government initiated some area they select as wildlife sanctuary, national park, bio reserves, okay, biospheres. So these are the few examples. Now see students, do you know what is flora and fauna? Flora and fauna means a different plants of variety, okay, are called as flora, and variety animals of variety are called fauna. Different plants are called as flora and different variety of animals called as fauna. So we have to protect this flora and fauna. There are many examples of plants, neem plants, teak plants, and you know that mango plants, tamarind plants, okay, banyan tree. Many plants are there, many birds and trees and reptiles, and animals, wild animals are there. Okay, so we have, it is very important to protect them. If we now do not protect the plants and trees, what consequences we face, we have learned. Understand? So you know that soil erosion also takes place if we do not protect the trees. We have learned in class 7th what is soil erosion. Okay, so this is what is flora and this is what is fauna, student. So to conserve these plants and animals, so wildlife sanctuaries, national park, and bioreserve parks. So these type of protective areas are maintained by government to protect the flora and fauna. Okay, so wildlife sanctuaries, national parks and bioreserve parks. So these are the example. So we will learn discussly what is wildlife, what is national park, what is bioreserve one by one in next class. So you have to, up to this you have to read the textbook, please. Okay, you have to read the textbook. After reading the textbook, you have to message me that, sir, we have completed reading textbook.